All right, y'all. I know y'all missed us. Well, you shouldn't have missed us because you should have been on Patreon yesterday. It went down. It went down all yesterday. We had a blast. But today, we're asking a serious question. Is Ron DeSantis demonizing woke and committing state-sanctioned child abuse by having these black boys up here holding this CRT sign? Highly disrespectful, if you ask me. What y'all gonna do about it, Florida? We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast.
Early in the morning to wake your goat mouth ass up.
As the program says, wake your goat mouth ass up. So, Mr. DeSantis, you cannot demonize woke because there's nothing wrong with being woke. The question you should be asking is why do they want you to stay asleep? But anyway, this is the Keep It P podcast where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And I'm not trying to tell you what to think. I am only trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why we bust down the articles the way we do. Now, let's go ahead and get to the proceedings. I also got a co-host. I mean, the man's awesome. Mr. Awesome Man, you want to introduce yourself?
Nah, this is Von Savage Media and the place to be. Hey, VonSavageMedia.com. But this is too important to waste any more time. Y'all need to pay attention and listen up.
All right,
Shout out Tori and Rain in the comments, brother.
Yeah,
appreciate
for sure.
you tapping in.
Oh yeah. Hold on now. Let me get the comments up there so everybody can see. But I left out Joy Reid's name in this specifically for a reason. Because she's not important. Let me just break that down before we go forward. But Joy Reid, this is only like the overlay for the underlay type Joy Reid type of deal, you know, where she's trying to curry her favor back into the black community by bringing up an issue that she thinks that we care about. So the article says Joy Reid calls picture of boys holding anti-CRT signs for Ron DeSantis child abuse. But it ain't got nothing to do with her. But she did say the sight of black children holding anti-critical race theory signs in Florida's government Ron DeSantis bill signing was tantamount to child abuse, prompting DeSantis camp to defend itself over the weekend. Now, although I do agree with her and a broken clock is right at least twice a day, I'm going to go ahead and have to give it to her on that, right? I'm going to give it to her. But I'm also I'm also side-eyeing it because if y'all can hear, let me blow this up a little. If y'all can see, them little boys right there is all, I smell a little tether juice on all of them.
All of them.
I cannot.
The two definitely full tethery, and then the other one, Puckerzoid.
Hold on.
Tether.
Wait a minute. Why do you keep doing this? Joy Saturn ring around the neck Reid. What the hell is that? She do got a Scarface neck though. Her neck is kind of, yeah, okay, but all right, that's all. Let's keep to this. It says Reid said on Friday that she shared a tweet from State Senator Florida's Shevrin Jones saying that the boys in the photo were unknowingly being indoctrinated at DeSantis' public signing of the Stop the Wrongs to Our Kids and Employees Act. Stop Woke Act. Oh, look how he tried to do that with the acronyms. It said, Stop the Wrongs to Our Kids and Employees Act. So basically, the white people in our feelings and we don't want to hear nothing that hurt our feelings act? The we pussy willow don't say nothing about what our ancestors did that was so terrible. I can't take it act. I don't want to hear that. Man, if y'all don't get out of here with that old fragility, partility, swancility,
brittle,
peanut,
brittle.
The misuse of black boys is tantamount to a child abuse, Reid wrote in a retweet. I would really like to hear the backstory on who these kids were and how they were up to DeSantis' event. And given how anti-black DeSantis is using black children this way, is extra sick. Now, as I agree with everything she's saying right now, you know she doing this just to kind of get in.
That's all. She trying to get back into the good graces, into the favor.
And she's going hard too.
And like you said, even a broken clock is correct twice a day.
She's going really hard. On the readout, Angers later wrote that
boo.
That's the name of her show.
Boo.
The readout.
Boo.
The Anchors later wrote that the source told her that these black boys, who America's most racist governor used as a prop, came from Miami charter school, and that they may not have known in advance why they were there. What? So they just went and snatched up 3 kids from school and took them up there? I call bull crap.
You saying the tethery, rhino, jerky smelling, cheetah pea parents didn't know about this?
Is that a subject for Tether Talk?
I promise you.
Reid declined to identify the school to protect the students and staff from threats. Okay. On Saturday, DeSantis spokesperson.
Why would there be threats?
Because he was on some BS.
If you doing nothing wrong.
Well, they like throwing rocks and hiding their hands. DeSantis spokesperson Christina Pashaw wrote that the children understood that they were supporting legislation opposing critical race theory, the study of systematic racism. Nah, they didn't.
Said no one ever, P.
Nah, y'all lying. They trying to cover their butts right now.
So they knew everything. I don't even know what you just said.
So hold up, but listen. So what they said is they got the little boys and they set them down and they said, "Hey guys, you guys are a part of something big. You guys are gonna help Mr. DeSantis, Governor DeSantis, fight for one of the most important legislations of your lives." Same thing they do when it's time to vote. This is the most important, one of the most important legislations of your lives. And you're going to be a part of that. So what we're going to need you to do is hold these. Nah, y'all didn't do that. Y'all went to the little bootlicking parents that was like, "Hey, we want our boys to do it. We don't like critical race theory." It was some parents at the PTA meeting that was going hard that they pulled to the side like, "Hey, y'all down for the cause?"
Yep. And we got some Pizza Hut gift cards for you.
D-Mac 59 B1, sir. Where you from? You gotta tell me where you tapping in from when you come in the comments, because you're family now, brother.
Welcome home now, boy.
Welcome home now, boy. He said, "I was working at this event and helped with the setup. My colleague talked to all the kids beforehand and told them what the issue was and that the bill DeSantis was signing and that they freely chose to stand on the stage." No, they didn't. You gotta sign a permission slip to go on a field trip, fam. There's parents involved with this, fam. If not,
release form for the pictures.
Right.
The little kid signed the release.
Oh, I need a lawsuit then. There's lawsuits brewing here. DeSantis has been attempting to score points with the far-right base to potentially bolster aspirations for higher office. He's going for president, and that's why he's doing stuff like this, so he can get all the little Trump races on his little tail. He recently stripped.
What Torian said. He trying to get that president.
He recently stripped Disney World of self-governing powers for criticizing the state's so-called "Don't Say Gay" legislation. But
why they always want to skip over the fact of why did Disney have its own self-governing anyways?
An amusement park that has something to do with children.
Maybe and television.
Kids holding signs against critical race theory standing on stage near Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis as he signs an anti-CRT bill.
Them wasn't just kids, fam. Stop. Them was black kids. You gotta say black kids. They just all them kids up there. No, them was black kids, albeit tethered. They still black kids, P.
Now, we also wanted to combine another article here real quick because that one was really short and I got him already pulled up, which Mr. DeSantis is a part of as well.
Them is Haitians, P.
And
them two in the front is Haitian, and I'm saying cuz over there is Puerto Rican, P.
Right. Florida Governor DeSantis also signed Stop Woke Act limiting race-based discussion into law. Wow. Okay. That was as of this morning. So it says Florida Governor.
Y'all some suckers in Florida. I just want to tell y'all that.
Now, and hold up. You see who he got in the background, though? Look at your girl right there. She looks tether, Reid, in a mug, too. She looks.
He trying to have it. Look. If you just look real quick, he try to make it look where it's all swirly in the back.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to make it swirly, like, look, I'm with the minority coalition in the back.
Exactly, because you don't even see too many Becky. There's one Becky on the side that you can hardly see. There's one Karen right there in the back. She's Yugoslavian Jane in the front. We got what's her name? Samaria right there in the middle. Yeah, and Agnes right there. So anyway,
not Agnes.
Yeah. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis officially signed HB 7 or Stop Woke Act, a bill aimed at schools, colleges, and businesses. Discussion issues of race into law. The law blocks any instruction that could hint to one race feeling guilt. White people.
Yeah, that's the only
Don't
race.
say that. Don't say that, black people, about how we did y'all so wrong. You're hurting my feelings now. Man, this is the pussiest law ever in life. But what happened to so-called white supremacy, though? You can't be supreme if you feeling guilt about the supreme shit you did.
Right.
You can't. You can't be supreme if you feel guilty about somebody bringing up all this supremo shit you did.
Stand on it.
Stand on it, cuz. For the past actions of their race necessarily determines a person's status as privileged or oppressed. Well, the privileged oppressed. So you're kind of talking about white people again. See how they try to put the oppressed in there?
Wow.
You can't talk about us oppressing you. That is hurting my feelings that we ravage your community and pillage all your resources, and I don't want to hear about that.
Drop bombs on your community that was thriving.
Yeah, Tulsa. Was Philly? Didn't that happen in Philly too?
Yeah. Oh, now let's mention Florida. Rosewood.
Oh, right. Damn. This also stops businesses from using diversity practices or training that could make employees feel guilty for similar reasons.
Dang, so if you just basically just run around saying nigga at the job.
Yeah, and you know, we don't know how to stop it or control it because we can't really make them feel guilty about the atrocities that your people have suffered and how that word.
But if you say go back to China,
oh,
that's a hate crime.
Oh, they're taking you out with the cuffs behind you like Nino Brown at 7 a.m.
Period.
I want to kill you so bad it makes my heart. That's how they gonna have you over saying Asian. The legislation was immediately challenged in a federal lawsuit by 2 Florida teachers filed on Friday, arguing that the law violates the First Amendment and the 14th Amendment rights and seeks an injunction to stop it. The legislation prohibits Florida K-12 school teachers, college and university professors, employers from expounding or endorsing or advancing a wide range of viewpoints on important issues about race in America, such as institutional racism and implicit bias in news. Oh, well, our show is that we can't do the Keep It P podcast then if we was in Florida.
I thought this was about the kids. I thought y'all was so up in arms about the kids. The kids can't take it. The kids.
No, it's the
Oh,
weak
it's
ass
your
adults
brittle
that can't.
behind.
Yeah, it's the weak ass adults that can't take it. HB7 says schools can teach about slavery and the history of racial segregation and discrimination in an age appropriate manner. Oh yeah, you can teach about what we did to them niggas. That's cool.
Period.
That's cool.
You can make the little black kids feel bad about theyself. You could do that.
But don't talk about the slave masters though.
Don't do that.
Don't talk about the slave masters though.
Don't talk about how America has benefited off of slavery. No, don't talk about that.
Don't talk about the book breaking though.
Don't talk about how America was built off of slavery. Don't talk about that.
Still, the instructions cannot indoctrinate or persuade students to a particular point of view. The shit you did helps people draw their own conclusions. So basically, you saying don't speak about it, so there can't nobody think about it.
So if you tell the truth, that's indoctrinating, telling the truth. So we should lie. So you're promoting lying. Okay.
Some Florida reps have pointed out that critical race theory is not taught in public schools, while the law doesn't explicitly state CRT. It's aimed at distorting Black history. It is it just illustrates Governor DeSantis' pattern of Black attack policies led by Republican legislators. He has taken a culture war to a classic Republican battleground, which is public schools. It's going to hurt our children's future, said Democratic Representative Angie Nixon, who is Black. CRT is not taught in K through 12 education here in our public schools. But wait a minute, who is Angie Nixon? Why have I never heard of her? What is her background? What have been some of the wars that she's fought and struggles for Black people before? Why are you just bringing this up now because DeSantis is going hard and you didn't fight hard to mobilize and stop him, but I bet you want to get reelected.
Right.
Bet you want to get reelected, Miss Nixon. We got to start checking.
Black constituents.
I swear to God. Governor DeSantis also signed a bill approving new congressional maps that dilute African-American voting power in Florida. So here goes the gerrymandering. And to do away with Disney's special status to operate as an independent government around its Orlando parks. They slipped that in at the end. But what is this? New congressional maps? Oh, by the root.
Hey, listen, they trying to not have no Black people in the state of Florida, only tethers, for the simple fact, and they not going to be able to afford it because it was just announced Florida is the most expensive state.
Right.
As far as real estate.
Right.
Bam.
Right. Anyway, man, that DeSantis is definitely running for president. And
no doubt.
And all the racist white people was loving all of this shit that he's doing right now. Even the moderates too, the moderate racists, they love it too. Show
Man, please. He got the tethers. He got he got all the Mexican white people.
Oh, thank you for saying that. Florida's in the house. That's what's up, Anthony Ray. That's what's up, man. Thanks for tapping in. Okay, so that brings me to the next topic on our show. Why does everybody conspire against Black people? Why we got to fight everybody?
Global.
I'm talking about we the only people that everybody equally, and I mean equally, hates. And some a little bit more trying to curry favor for white mommy and daddy.
Period.
We're going to have to tackle that here on the Keep It P podcast. Because matter of fact, shout out to Diaspora World. Them brothers and sisters at Secure the Tribe and all been keeping up some real good conversations and asking some real tough questions. And that's kind of where I was inspired to ask that question. Like, why do everybody conspire against us? Does that mean that everybody knows something we don't know about us?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good question. Well, I wouldn't be me and this wouldn't be the show. He said most Black and Tampa, Florida. That's what's up. will be one of you, sir. But you know what? It wouldn't be me if I didn't have one of these for y'all.
Warning. You're about to be distracted. Distractions. Distractories. Distractolozo. Dis on a started side of the game. Distract upon. Super distraction. Grand distraction. The ultimate distraction.
If you be gone, if you be that's my shit right there. That's one of my beats, man. Y'all go check the J Lava beats out. But let me go ahead and get to this young distraction. You guys are probably gonna like this one today. I kind of outdid myself. Well, there's a couple things that I wanted to show you. Well, first of all, there was a lady that got shot in the Waffle House, but it was this one. Now, besides the source that it's coming from, there's a lot of people who might not agree with the guy who's saying it. I don't care about the guy who's saying it. It's the message, because cuz still be spitting hot fire. But
called the Parents' Right in Education.
hold on, y'all. Check
Fair
this out.
use.
Fair use, usage of fairness, and everything fair. Shout out Peter King, because I got this off of his joint.
So it's called the Parents' Right in Education. She was one of the representatives protesting this bill.
Oh boy, another dancing monkey in front of the white folk. Look at here. You can't teach Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism in schools. Why the hell can you teach LGBTQ? In other words, a secular religion. What the hell is wrong with your sense of morality and propriety that you want to teach sex to 7 and 8 year old children? They are trying to recruit these children because you can't tell me that if you are prohibited from having sex education with a first grade child, you are supposed to be able to talk to them about gayness. That is absolutely disgusting that anybody would even protest that. The fact that this bozo, this monkey, is down there dancing down a line of students to make a point just shows you how far we've sunk. And what they are saying in opposition to the bill shows the need for the bill.
I didn't say that. A judge said it. Okay? I just wanted to leave y'all with that, because I'm sick of all of this bussiness going on out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, we'll be back at 12 o'clock like we always do. And let's see what we got for the lineup, brother. Where we going in life? I did want to talk about the black homeowners that face new obstacles in crowded property market. Then I also wanted to talk about the Asian women. Asian women are shut out of leadership at America's top companies. Oh, are they being discriminated? Not the Asian women's. Man,
We need another law.
Right.
94-1.
Man shot his neighbor over a parking space. Texas family says, "That's my spot." Sounds real mayo-y to me. Mom accused father of kidnapping 4-month-old. Now she faces charges in Georgia. Wow. Benjamin Banana Boat Crump warns of racial bias and proposed menthol cigarette ban. This nigga,
Fam, I couldn't even believe it, P.
cuz
I couldn't believe it.
this nigga trying to make racial bias out of Newports, guys.
Yeah, fam. Banging on the Newports, P.
Oh,
This is the fight he wants to champion.
Well, I guess we just found our next article for 12 o'clock.
This is the fight he wants to champion. He wants to make sure you have the right to get your Newports, P.
This nigga is saying it's not cool to get rid of cools. This nigga saying ain't no sailing away my Salems.
Straight up.
This nigga said you ain't finna cut my benches and hedges. Is that what he said?
That's what he said, P.
You not
As long
finna
as they
get...
menthol, P, they gotta be menthol.
Well, I think all of them was menthols that I named.
Oh no, you lost me after the cools, P.
Salem's
I don't
Salem's
know if they was menthol or not.
Salem's
P.
was menthol. I used to
Okay.
buy cigarettes for a lot of people. So Salem's was
Benson, there was a green box.
Benson and Hedges is them little brown ones, but them
Yeah,
was
but is it a green box with the
Hold up.
menthol?
It's 12 o'clock distractions. That's 12 o'clock distractions. He said that's 12 o'clock distractions with Don B right there. Hey, oh my God, this dude. Yeah, that is a 12. That's a distraction, bro. This nigga's fighting over menthols? I can't believe it.
Menthols, banging on menthols, P.
Oh, there's another distraction too. The boy from Making the Band. They trying to put out there the sex trafficking. He was just caught
Oh,
up.
fam, did him dusty, P.
Yeah,
I
that's
usually don't read the articles, but I read that. Did him dusty, fam. He was a goofball, but they did him dusty, though. And I think fam's kind of tethery the way that they caught him up.
Yeah, okay. All right, y'all. So y'all know we got some action-packed news, man. Stay tuned. We'll be back. Did y'all know that we got a Patreon? Because we do. That y'all should be over there on there, man. Now, let me see here. Should I pay the promo for you? Yeah. This is what you can expect from the Patreon side.
Music TV.
She got is that the sour, what you call it? Sour,
That's a sourpuss face.
no, what you call
Oh,
it?
the ginger. That's sour,
Sour
ginger.
ginger in the what?
On the sushi, P.
Husband.
She got sour ginger in the sushi, P.
What does he do? He works at the hospital.
That's
He
that
works at the
moldy
hospital?
wasabi right there, P.
Moldy wasabi? Ugh.
No, he seems
Straight
to like
up.
it. Says the dead never complain about anything.
Look like it smelled like old hot dog water down there.
Husband likes his job a little
Spoil
too
hot dog water. Keep it P
Straight up.
podcast raw.
much. What is that?
Yay, yay.
Savage Media. Keep it P podcast raw.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
Pre-existing
Yeah,
conditions.
baby, I like it raw.
FBA
Ooh,
writers.
Baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like
That
it
guy.
raw. Baby, I like it raw.
Got pulled up
Yeah,
on.
baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby,
Music TV.
Baby.
Music TV.
Guess we're coming up on the anniversary. Isn't
Yeah,
that nice?
yay.
Anyway, y'all, over there are a few programs that you can see that are exclusive to Just Keep It P Raw. You know, usually I don't do this, right? Usually. But I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of the kind of programming on That's High. Here we go. Tether Talk. We talk about, hey. Little Tether Talk over there for y'all, you know. There's other programming for y'all, you know. Let me see what else we got for y'all. If y'all, it's I'm telling y'all, it's cracking over there on the raw side of the game. You got stuff like this over there. PC shenanigans. That little boy always get me.
Savage Media.
Music TV.
So, you know, there's a mix of different programming over there that y'all never get to see over here. You don't get to see that stuff over here.
Period.
Now come on over there. The link is in the description, boy. It's all up in there. Now that's what you can expect from Hot Live and Music TV. The Hot Live and Media Group, man. That's what we do down, brother. What's wrong with you now? Now I got 4 words for you. 1 is love. 2 is peace. This one and this one. Keep both of them. Both of them. Blessings. Many of them. Be some, give some, receive some. And Maloha, which means I'm seeing you right now, but I'll be right back though. I like that. I like that, Teasy. I like that. We are
Music TV.
Everybody know you get the money from that robbery before you went upstate. I told you motherfucker ain't got your money yet, man. Fuck you, man. You ain't got the money yet.
Fuck you think you is, man? Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got it.
Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't play with this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than a Eskimo big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got
He been hula hooping through loopholes, working round shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain die. He been hula hooping through loopholes. I gotta go, gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you
Hey Reid. Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen.
Brushy cream leaves, Keith, whale, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak with the love.
Bring that ass over, tryna bring it back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back. Let a nigga.
All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it.
Music TV.